guys. So I'm currently on my break at work, and I decided to talk about a topic that no one really likes to talk about. I'm just making this quick vlog because I'm kind of busy. I was kind of busy earlier, and I'm gonna flip this around because I hate it the other way. And I'm currently in a position where I'm okay to talk about it. So, probably I'm gonna give you the story on how I met my ex-boyfriend and how it ended with me in tears. So, I was going to band because I've made it on the color guard team, and if you don't know what color guard is, I will insert a photo of me when I was in color guard, and I never really truly knew what love was at the time because my parents were in the middle of getting a divorce. My grandma already had her divorce and was dating someone else, and so yeah, I mean, it's just kind of at this point. But when I met him, you know how a crush feels, like, you just know it. But this felt different. Like, it felt like, I don't know. It just felt different to me. And I began getting to know him. And his nickname was Foofy. So I'm going to use that name for him. And I know some people know in Lancaster what his nickname was. So I'm okay with people knowing, like, the nickname of him, because they probably forgot it. This was used like 2 years ago and it was never used again. So I ended up meeting him for the first time after a parade. I didn't know who he was until the end of that parade, when we all went to the mall, me, my best friend, and him, which the whole band went to the mall, but we all went to the mall, and we ended up getting food there because we already missed lunch. This was the day that we were in school and we got to miss it. Well, after that, Emily was sitting with another girl and him, and I was sitting with 3 other color guard members, which I won't mention names for privacy reasons. And I ended up walking over after the one girl left from their table. After she left, I walked over and sat by Emily, and we all started talking, and I eventually got to know his name, and honestly, guys, from the moment I met him, I was love struck. Like, I'll put it to terms like that, because I've never would ever think that I would feel this way about a guy until I did. I met him, though. We were talking for a little bit, and I would say about a month or 2 later, we were sitting on Emily's couch, me, him, and then Emily was in the kitchen. And then Emily came running up to me and goes, I bet you don't have the balls to kiss him. Oh my god, I wanted to kill her somewhat. But I love her. I wouldn't hurt her. So I ended up kissing him because I'm just that person. You antagonize me and I might just do it. And I did. But on Snapchat, I ended up confessing my feelings for him. I was like, I really like you, and I don't know if this will go anywhere or anything like that. And Fifi messaged me back and goes, I like you too. Well, it's so weird thinking back to this. 6 months later, early on to that, I'm still a virgin. Like, during this, I was still a virgin. 6 months later, around 6 months, maybe 7, I ended up losing my virginity to him. We were kind of that on again, off again relationship that probably wasn't healthy for me, and it wasn't. It wasn't healthy for either of us. But I ended up losing my virginity to him. And being put out there was hard for me because I didn't know what love was. I wouldn't say I know what love is, because I feel like I do. Being put through that situation, I definitely feel like I know what love is now. But he just, after that moment, he started noticing the little things about me. Like how my eyes have a gold ring around them. One of them's even shaped like a heart, he pointed out. And, so, if you guys don't know this, I have a group of freckles that are shaped like Superman's signal. Like on his suit. The triangle. And I always called it Superman. So, because being put through life, it honestly sucks being put through that. And I don't think I can never forget that. He always noticed, like, the littlest details. Him and my best friend both noticed, like, when my mood would change, when anything would change about me. Proceeding on, after the 2 years, it finally ended. Finally, we were done. I was heartbroken, I was a mess, and during these 2 years, I ended up being super depressed. Anxiety was through the roof all the time. And I don't think most of it was because of him, but I think it triggered because of him. And being put through that really hurt me. And guys, I tried to kill myself. I tried. I tried it twice. And I never will forgive myself for doing this. Never will. Because I regret that I even wanted to end my life. Because now I'm so hopeful for the future that I can't let go of what I did. So anyways, After the 2 years, I was devastated, broken, lost. I always gave relationship advice, but I never took it to hand myself. And I was never in a serious relationship before this. And I can remember my best friend looked at me one day and goes, "Sarah, no matter what happens, someone's gonna find you. And someone's gonna love every inch of you. The way you are, the way you act, the way you dress." And I didn't know how to respond to that until today. Today, I'm more happy. I'm more free. I'm more outgoing. And I couldn't blame it on just anyone. My best friend and him both brought the good and the bad out of me. And that's the story of how love almost killed me. But loving him made me forget all my flaws about me. So, I don't have against anything about loving yourself campaign, because that's true, you've got to love yourself. But I feel like when you love someone, you forget all the flaws that you own. You forget your birth date. I forgot my birth date with him. I forgot almost everything. And in the process of this, I almost lost my best friend. I'm glad I didn't. She's still my best friend today. So guys, that was my story time of how love almost killed me. And I'm currently writing a book about it on Wattpad. If you want to go check it out, feel free to comment down below, and I will put in my link in the bio eventually. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a good night.